everybody is doing well, and I hope that everybody is staying safe. So, you guys, this live is not going to be on here for too long. This video is not going to be too long, but I just wanted to come on here because I feel like I haven't been live in a while, and I just wanted to talk about a topic, and you guys can let me know what you think. I do remember that I got a response regarding this, when we were doing the chat. And I know that someone basically said they felt like, I was asking, like, what was you guys' biggest challenge, when it came to narcissistic abuse, right? And overcoming any obstacles, any, setbacks, any delays and things that you could be dealing with. Hey, Jaleesa. Hey, girl. Happy early Memorial Day, guys. How's everybody doing? And make sure that you guys do leave your mental health check on a scale of 1 to 10. How do you guys feel? What's how you guys been handling things? You guys have any plans for Memorial Day tomorrow? Let me know. Thank you for the heart, Jaleesa. And I just wanted to express a lot of gratitude, for one, of course, for God. And you guys, thank y'all for your support. I really do appreciate it. It is truly amazing. And I thank y'all for continuously supporting this Live Not Free channel, no matter how much or how you do so, whether it's, giving a like, leaving a comment, coming here on the chat, or if you guys leave donations. Thank y'all so much. I really do appreciate it. Please continue to keep doing it because it definitely does help the continuation of the Live Narc Free ministry, so that way we can help, former victims and survivors heal, move on, and recover after dealing with narcissistic abuse, right? It's all about, giving back and, supporting each other and, loving on each other and helping uplift and build one another up, right? Because if we don't do it, then nobody else is going to do it. You get me? But Jaleesa, you said no plans. Okay, I feel that. I feel that. And sometimes it's good to just chill, like not to do anything. It's fine. Like that's a normal thing. So I get it. Um, but you guys let me know. Oh, and Jaleesa, let us know what's your mental health check. I know we usually do that when folks come in a room. Y'all can let me know. Is it on the scale of on a 1 to 10? What's your mental health check? And hopefully the video is good or nothing like that throughout the whole live. Y'all can hear me in real time, see me good. Box, what's up, y'all? Come on hop in, everybody. Hello, guys. To hop in the room and tell other people that we're live here, so that way people can join in, people can get the information. And like I said, like let us know, you guys, do you feel unworthy after dealing with narcissistic abuse, or do you know someone else that has experienced narcissistic abuse? Do they feel that way? You get me? Let us know. And if so, how do you handle it? um and stuff like that. Yes, so it's for narcissistic abuse box. We're talking about narcissistic abuse. You can go back to my channel. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. So on this channel, we talk about former victims and survivors. We talk about how to recover after dealing with the abuse. Now, me myself, I felt unworthy after dealing with abuse. Thank you. I did. And, because abuse it's a lot, to endure, to handle, and to, be subject to, right? And I'm just glad that I was able to, move past it and not. Thank you. I appreciate it. These earrings are a little bit older, but yeah, I had these for a while. But thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. And let me know on 1 to 10, how do you guys feel? What's the mental health check-in for everybody in the room? Let me know. And are y'all doing anything for Memorial Day? I know Jaleesa says she was not, but anybody else, are y'all doing anything for Memorial Day? Let me know. Are y'all going to the beach? You're at 13. Oh, okay. Tell us how you got to a 13. So when you tell us what your mental health check, can you like tell everybody how you got there? Did you do anything exciting today, or did you have to overcome something? Because we would love to know. Like I said, this channel is just about helping each other. And also, don't forget, you guys, I do have my free Facebook support group called the Healing in the Recovery Room. So we have about 62 members now. So shout out to those of you that are in the room or that have already joined the Healing in the Recovery Room. We would love to have more people join in. So that group has definitely been growing. You said, no, I'm just a chill guy. Okay, cool, cool. Do you do like daily stuff to kind of make you get in that chill vibe? Because I know like a lot of most people are, have a lot on their mind. It could be stressed out or just overwhelmed or just, dealing with a lot of stuff. So if you're chill, that's amazing. Keep up the great work, kudos to you. But as far as, the topic at hand, we were talking about feeling unworthy. Now, me myself, I did because of, years of abuse, years of, mistreatment, years of people just wanting to feel, I don't know, whatever they felt towards me, I guess they just projected it. I always got a lot of people projecting things onto me, or people maybe not knowing me and maybe misjudging me, and harshly being critical of me, and just kind of like not really knowing me, because I guess you guys can tell me, like some people come off a certain way, right? But it's not who they really are. So that's why I always tell people, it's good to, get to know people, or like, sit down and have a conversation before you judge, because a lot of times people do misjudge you, and that's a lot of the times when you may feel unworthy after dealing with narcissistic abuse, whether you might feel unworthy of healing, or you might feel unworthy of having healthy relationships, or maybe you feel unworthy of moving on, and being free and just smiling or laughing or joking, like, you get what I'm saying? So it's really important to kind of identify things like that. So, but Jonathan, yes, so we're just in the room just like asking people like how they're feeling, and for those that have been through narcissistic abuse. And I think one of the persons, she told me, she basically said like, yeah, she had difficulties of knowing like her value, understanding her worth, and knowing like, hey, like I deserve better. Hey, there's more out there. Like it's not the end all. And I only found myself, having those thoughts where I like, especially because I dealt with two narcissists at the same time. So it wasn't just one narcissist, but it was two at the same time. So sometimes you have to um really kind of assess what happened, and kind of, not beat yourself up, of course, but kind of take reassessment and learn um the things about abuse and how to cope and handle. But yes, you guys, make sure that y'all like this video. If y'all like this video, still on, we good? Okay, yeah. So yeah. But yeah, and like I said, let me know if y'all are doing anything for Memorial Day. I still can't believe the summer is like really here. Well, it's spring, summer is coming up. So that, to me, I feel like the year is flying by. Like it's flying like crazy. So very interesting dynamic. But yeah, you guys. So I guess, I can just encourage you all, if you are feeling overwhelmed, or maybe you feel unworthy, or maybe you feel like you don't know your value, or you don't know like your worth. I would just say definitely continue your inner healing. Of course, y'all know that I'm always going to tell you to do the inner healing, because and during your inner healing process, you find out about what's coming up. Why do you feel unworthy? Where did it come from? Where did it stem from? Why do you feel this way? How can you change how you feel about yourself, right? How can you maybe develop new belief systems, right? Because it's really about your mind. How do you feel about yourself? How do you feel about relationships? How do you feel about the relationship with yourself? How do you feel about the relationship with your family members? How do you feel about the relationship with your friends? When you look yourself in the mirror, do you like what you see? When you think about the past, were you like okay with it? Do you have regrets? Do you feel mad still? Do you feel angry? Do you feel bitter? Do you feel resentful? Or are you okay with it? Like, can you make peace with it? Are you at ease? Are you just like, hey, you know what? It was a lesson and I moved on. You get me? So it's just a matter of identifying that and kind of saying, okay, however you feel, because first off, I just want to let you guys know it's nothing wrong for feeling how you feel, right? We all have feelings, we all have emotions, but it's just a matter of how you handle that. You get what I'm saying? How you think about it in your mind, and how you kind of just sit with it, and how you contemplate on those particular feelings. So I think that kind of makes the biggest difference. So hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, so if, like I said, if you're feeling a certain way about the abuse you endure, just always, the biggest thing is, remember, it's not your fault. Of course, it's never your fault if you've been a victim of narcissistic abuse. But what is your responsibility now? Of course, you are responsible for your healing. You're responsible for how you handle the abuse in the future, or your future interactions with the abuser. And you are, like, basically, I would say you have to focus on what you can control, right? Because you know that there's things that you can't control, but what can you control, right? You can't control the narcissist. You can't control what they do to you. You can't control what they say about you, but you can control how you respond. You can control how you react, and you can control interactions with between you and the narcissist, right? So just keep that in mind. So that's what helped me. Honestly, I feel like I just focused on what I could control and what I could not. I focused on my inner healing and my recovery, what was gonna help me be better in spite of, what happened. And I really kind of just I was like easy on myself. Like, I gave myself a lot of like compassion. I like forgave myself, and I like, forgave the narcissist, which a lot of people are like, no, like, I'm not forgiving the narcissist. I'm not letting it go. But for me, and I always like tell this to like my clients and my students and the people that I've mentored, it's like, trust me, it's best to forgive, it's best to accept, and it's best to release and surrender, because at the end of the day, you have more peace of mind. You have the ability to sleep at night. You have the ability to let go of stress, worries, anxieties, and any anxiousness that you might be feeling, or any nervousness you could be feeling. You get me? That's just me. Now, I know everybody is different, but that's just the way that I handled those feelings of unworthiness. Because when you get abused, you kind of feel helpless, like you feel vulnerable, you feel sad, you feel just ashamed, like, you get what I'm saying? So, you have to learn how to turn those feelings around, and to change the way that you feel about it. You get what I'm saying? And you have to develop a different type of mind, where you have to be to where you don't allow your mind to control you. You have to control your mind, right? Because remember, you can't control the narcissist, right? You can't control their flying monkeys. You can't control gossip, lies, drama, rumors. You can't control that. But what can you control is you, yourself, and your mind, right? So you have to kind of, really begin to focus on you, right? And that's really gonna be the best thing that's gonna help a lot of you. So yeah, y'all can ask me any questions, y'all. How would you guys handle this? Like, do you guys have anything that has worked for you? If anybody wants to leave a comment, or if someone wants to leave anything that they have done that's helped them, please feel free to share it with everyone. It can help them. And do you guys feel like you know your value? Do you know like what you deserve? Do you know what you're capable of doing? Do you feel like, do you receive love easily, or do you give love easily, or do you push people away? Do you push good people away? And do you only accept people that hurt you? Do you only accept abusers? Do you only accept toxic people, and you hurt good people? Or do you push away a good person? Do you reject a good person? You get what I'm saying? Like, let me know how you guys feel about that, because I'm gonna be honest, you guys, I've done that years ago. Like, I can say that, years and years ago, I would probably say when I used to live in California still, I could say that, there's been times where I know that that individual was good to me, and I rejected them just because at that time I didn't love myself. I didn't feel worthy because of the abuse. I feel like I was still holding on to a lot of shame, a lot of regret, a lot of, embarrassment, and just feeling like helpless, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But I feel now, I'm glad that I was able to identify that and recognize it, and now I could talk about it and be like, wow, like I learned from mistakes and I could, gain wisdom from it so that way I can avoid it in the future. Now, you can't really control if you run into another narcissist, because a lot of times, if you've experienced narcissistic abuse, you have the knowledge and the wisdom about them, but it doesn't necessarily stop them from coming towards you. But what you can do is you can arm yourself with the information you need. That's why I'm telling you guys, this inner work and this inner healing is crucial, because if you do not arm yourself, then you can fall victim again and waste a lot of time, endure more pain, endure more stress unnecessarily. When you get what I'm saying, when you can easily go ahead and put in the work now, do your inner healing now. So that way, if you happen to run into another narcissist, you can be like, oh, okay, I recognize that. You get what I'm saying? So it doesn't necessarily say that the narcissist is not going to still do what they do, but you can just best like protect yourself and best arm yourself against any, things that they do or whatever. Now, and also that's interesting, when you deal with a spiritual narcissist, you have to be careful with them, because I have never really dealt with them like that per se until recently. But what a spiritual narcissist does is they um are more in like the spiritual realm. They have more psychic ways about themselves, or how they're manipulative, and they'll visit you in your dreams, or they may use magic, or they may have rituals and things like that. So that is something you want to be careful about. So you do have that, or like I said, they may try to get somebody else to do that for them, whatever the case may be. So just, you have to be careful with that. So, but yeah, you guys, I hope that this is helpful. Oh, look, it says, oh, I'm looking at the Bible app, but yes. And then I guess the other thing that really helped me with feeling worthy again after the abuses, of course, you guys know what I'm about to say, my relationship with God. God, you already know. Because God really can help you to see that you really are loved and really are cared for. Like, for me, like, my relationship with God has really, you guys know, has changed over the years. And actually, I just see that he is really like an unconditional lover, and it's just really amazing. It's an amazing feeling when you can put your trust in God. Like, it's nothing like it. So, that's something to be mindful of. Hold on, y'all. I got my little lip gloss. Do y'all mind if I put my lip gloss on? Hold on. It's actually a really good one, because sometimes I feel like my lips are chapped. So, but yeah, that's basically all I wanted to talk about. You guys know Memorial Day is tomorrow. So that's going to be interesting. And you guys know to be mindful of the narkers, the lurkers, right? So, some of you guys may have to be around the narcissists during, Memorial Day. For those of you that, have narc parents, definitely want to make you feel unworthy, because remember, the narcissistic parents, a lot of them feel like they have not lived their lives fully. So a lot of times they want to live through their children. And I don't know, I think I did share this with you guys, that my aunt pretty much admitted to me the reason why she treated me how she did was because she felt like she didn't live her life. She told me that she also felt that as if she had her kids too young, and that she wanted to live her life more. So essentially, she was comparing herself to me all of that time. And I'm thinking, like, wait, a person that is living in a good neighborhood, has cars, has the picket fist, has the career, everything looks great on the outside, but was still comparing herself to a teenager, was just bizarre. Like, but that just goes to show you like how a lot of narcissists live for the image, that a lot of them are really miserable. And a lot of times, if they have children around, or young adult children that have, I guess, in their eyes, more potential, or that are more, more beautiful or more attractive, or, it's something about them, then they will get jealous. They will get jealous, and it's beyond me. I don't know. So, but yeah, my aunt, she did admit that to me. And to this day, it really did stick out to me, to be honest. It was kind of shocking. Hold on one second, you guys. Hold on one second. I don't know who's all gonna come in the room, but let me see. But yes, but just kind of be aware of that. And yeah, just be mindful of narcissistic parents. You know, they're not gonna change. And you know, they do like to ruin holidays, they like to ruin anniversaries. You know, they just want to make your life miserable, you know, because they feel like you're an extension of them, and they just feel like whatever they went through, you got to deal with it too. So, you know, and if you don't want to, then, you know, they kind of kick you out of the family, and, you know, you're off on your own, you know. So it's really, it's a sad situation, you know. So if you have dealt with that, just understand that you're not alone. I know someone did leave a comment basically saying like the mother was against him and stuff like that. It's and I'm not saying it's all mothers, because I have a mother, you know, I know mothers and stuff like that, but I guess it just has to be some assessment regarding parenting. I don't know, but to me, the women do a lot more damage. You know, I mean, fathers can too, but the mother figure really can cause a lot of damage in family dynamics, I feel. Um, so it's kind of interesting. Hold on, you guys. Let me see. Like I said, I'm not sure who's all coming in the room. Let's see here. This one. Let's take a look. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, you guys. I don't know who's all coming in. So, um, but yeah. Um, let's see. But yes, that's pretty much it, you guys. I just wanted to chime in with you all. I am, my bad, y'all. I have my little thing up there, but no, but yeah. So just continue doing what you're doing, and you know, just keep doing things that's gonna make you feel worthy. And it could literally be anything, like, you know, just things that's gonna make you happy, things that's gonna build your confidence, things that's gonna um you know, make you smile, and things that you enjoy, and do it with the people that you enjoy, right? Because and see, that's another thing I didn't really take notice is like when you experience abuse, you might feel that you have to be around people that are abusive, or you may feel like you have to be around people that mistreat you, or be around people that don't value you, that don't respect you, or that are evil and mean. It's just like, no, like you can be around good people. And luckily, like I said, I have been grateful to have met some good people. And it's just like, it's okay to be around good people, that's fine. Like, it's, you know, like you don't just because maybe you were used to being in environments, or be like living in an environment where, you know, it was toxic or it was narcissistic, you don't have to live the rest of your life like that, you know. Like, because I feel like a lot of people feel like they have been cursed or been doomed, which some people are cursed though, but you know, due to like bloodline stuff, and you know, generational type of stuff, which is, we're gonna get into that in another video. But you know, it's just, it's interesting, you know. But y'all, whoever is in the room, let me know, what do you guys think? Do you guys feel the same way? How do you guys feel about what I'm saying? Like, I want to know you guys' feedback and all that good stuff. You guys gonna tell me what y'all think. um so yeah, let me see here in this one. So yeah, it's really interesting, you guys. Interesting dynamic. So, but yes, understand your value. You know, your presence is a present. It's really true. One of my good friends, she actually had that tattooed on her. Her presence is a present. And that is very true. Like, being around people, like, it's a gift. It's a gift. It's alive being in itself, you know. And you know, you want to be around people that value you, you know, because remember, our time is limited on this earth, and you want to make sure that you spend it with people that really appreciate you, that, value your time, respect your time, and respect you. You respect yourself. And if you don't feel worthy of that, you're like, Joy, what are you talking about? I don't hear none of that. I just know I've only been around abuse. I just been around toxicity. That's what I like. I'm comfortable with that. Some people are like that. Some people are only want what they know. They don't want to, you know, be around good people. Or like I said, that you might reject good people. Or you might, brush off a good person. But just remember, like, it's okay. It's okay to be around good people. So, anyway, enough of that. But make sure you guys do give this video a like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you guys learned. Do you guys agree with what I'm saying? And yeah, like, how do you go about, meeting new people after the abuse, or if it's new, not necessarily say new family members, but like new friends or new associates after being around, let's say, toxic friends or toxic associates. Like, how do you go about it? Like, what's your thing, or how did you overcome that feeling of feeling unworthy to worthy, right? Because, um, after you are working through the recovery aspect, you know that there's a process that you have to take. So how did you like take that leap, or are you still kind of like working on it? Like, I would love to know. But anyways, I will see you all in the next video. Take care.